White supremacy is on the rise, and it has a new face driven in large part by the rise of the alt-right. White supremacists believe the white race is in danger of extinction. They feel like they're being replaced, blaming non-whites for their national economic troubles.
White people should have the same treatment as any other groups. We should be able to stand up for ourselves.
Middle-aged and overwhelmingly male, white supremacists have moved from online activism into the real world. This is Barbara Perry, director of the Center on Hate, Bias, and Extremism, who says white supremacy has a new, more subtle look.
They're not wearing the white robes of the Klan, and they're not wearing the black leather jackets of the skinheads. Many of them are white-collar workers. They're well-educated, they're sophisticated in their use of technology, they're sophisticated in their language and their construction of narratives. So the movement really has changed its face.
In the U.S., public white supremacy events have increased by 123% since 2016. By 2018, the number of known hate groups in the U.S. rose to its highest level in 2 decades, pushed by a combination of political polarization, anti-immigrant sentiment, and social media platforms that spread propaganda online.
What is different now is people are more empowered to come out with their beliefs, thinking that it's become normalized because of various factors such as the Trump election in the States, the rise of nationalism throughout Europe and Brazil and throughout the world.
And sometimes it could have deadly consequences. A man murdered 50 worshippers and critically wounded 9 more at 2 mosques in Christchurch, New Zealand on March 15th.
These are not lone actors. They acted individually, but they're shaped by a greater collective of which they're a part.
The guns used in the mass killing were decorated with the names of several violent white supremacists. Experts believe there is a trickle-down effect when it comes to feeling emboldened.
When people turn on the TV and they see constant battling between the left and the right, they see Trump saying openly racist things on CNN, and they're feeling enabled that they too can now come forward and share beliefs that they previously thought were embarrassing or shameful.
Are exposing many of the cracks in America's foundation that Black folks have always known were there. This fight is about more than police violence. It's calling for an end to white supremacy in all of its forms. White supremacy, the belief, theory, or doctrine that white people are inherently superior to people from all other racial and ethnic groups, especially Black people. But here's the thing, even if you don't believe white people are superior, white folks still benefit from the system of white supremacy in more ways than one. It goes beyond racist white men carrying tiki torches across a college campus. It's the basis for everything in this country, from slavery to policing, from the racial wealth gap to where people can live or whether or not they can vote. White supremacy even affects how students are educated, plus who and how their textbooks choose to honor people within its pages. It's not a coincidence that there are hundreds of racist Confederate monuments across the country. As America's current racial reckoning continues, we must finally confront the systems in this nation that not only benefit white people, but actively oppress all Black people. There's a long way to go.